Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you step by step how to create the classic origami crane. Knowing how to make the classic origami crane is a simple way to impress your friends or just to pass the time. In general, it's just a fun thing to know how to do. All you need is a square piece of paper and a desk to work at, and you are all set. So the first thing that we want to do is create what's called a square base. And this is the square base on a smaller scale. So you can tell that there's different layers to it, and it looks kind of complex, but it's actually very simple to make. So we will go ahead and get started with that. So first thing you want to do is take your square piece of paper, and you want to bring this corner to meet its opposite. You want to fold that, and you want to crease that line. And then you want to open the paper, and do the same thing with the remaining two corners. You want to fold and crease that line as well. And you want to go ahead and open the paper again, flip it over to the other side, and now you want to bring this edge to meet its opposite edge. You want to fold and crease that line as well. And you want to open the paper, do the same exact thing with the remaining two sides. You want to fold and crease that line as well. Now you want to open the paper back up again, and you want to turn it so that it forms a diamond in front of you. And for this step, we want this crease and this crease to come down and meet this crease. So to do that, we just grab the sides, kind of bring that crease down, bring the other one down, and you can see that the paper kind of folds in on itself, and this is what we want. So you just kind of want to help out that paper. And then you want to push down on it, crease those edges, and you have the square base. So the next step, you want to bring this edge to meet this center crease. You want to go ahead and crease that line as well. And do the same thing on the other side. Bring this outside edge to meet that center crease. Crease it. Now you want to open these flaps up, and you want to take that top layer and open it up and invert these folds that you just made. And you want to go ahead and crease those edges. And then you want to open that flap up, flatten it, go ahead and crease those edges again. And now you want to turn it over and do the same exact thing on the other side. So you bring that outside edge to meet that center line. Crease it. Do the same thing for the other side, that outside edge to the center line. Crease it, open those flaps, lift up that top layer, and invert those folds. Crease it, open that flap up, crease it again. Alright, so now you want to bring this outside edge to meet that center line. You can go ahead and do the same exact thing for the other side. Bring that outside edge to meet that center line. Crease that line. Now you want to flip it over and do the same exact thing on the other side. So bring that outside edge to meet that center line. Crease that line. Same thing for the other side. Crease it. Alright. And for this step, we want to look at the sides. There's these flaps on the sides. I'm going to go ahead and open one of those. Bring this section up. And refold that line. And now you want to grab this centerpiece that you just folded up and kind of maneuver it out to about a 45-degree angle. And then you want to do the same exact thing on the other side. So you open that flap, fold that part up, close the flap again, kind of push down on it, and go ahead and maneuver that inside piece out to about a 45-degree angle. Right. And so the next section, or the next step, will be creating the beak. So one of these is going to be the beak, one of them is going to be the tail. So you can pick either side. I'm going to pick the right side. And you want to open that flap again, fold the very tip down, go ahead and close that flap again, and go ahead and maneuver that tip out to whatever angle you'd like. Now you have the beak. And the other side, you don't need to do anything with the tail side. So the final step is bending the wings down, which you can just grab a wing, pull down to whenever it stops. Go ahead and crease that, flip it over, do the same exact thing. Pull it down to where it stops, crease it, and you have your classic origami crane. If your paper looks like this, congratulations. If it doesn't, don't be afraid to give it another go. Sometimes it takes a couple tries, and the more you do it, the better you'll get. So, there you go, the classic origami crane. Thanks for watching.